He's not on the floor anymore, so... I don't know what that's about. Okay. Okay! Oh! Okay. Hi guys, I was gonna do a review. Oh. He's here. No, 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 no. Can you see me? No, I guess he couldn't. Hi guys, this is, review of Resident Evil 7. As you can tell, it can still manage to creep me out. Jack Baker's here. So, I was thinking of doing this review, I have infinite ammo and I'm sticking scared of him. Get over here, you dink! Get down, dink! Sticking... There we go. Okay, okay, we're past him. Get the crud out of my way. I'm leaving. Jeez, didn't expect him to just pop up out of nowhere. This is supposed to be a second chance review. Don't pop out of the wall. Oh! Oh! I just said don't! You cheater! You cheater! Oh! I know you're down, but gosh darn it, stay that way! Oh! Why? Why, you cheating scumbag? You're supposed to be down and out for a bit. Whenever that happens. What the crud? Do I have all three-headed dog heads? No, I don't. I need to do that. Oh-ho! I was going to do Mickey Mouse, by the way, reviewing this game, and then he stayed Kay along and ruined everything. Alright, that's all, folks. Let's go. Jeez. Jeez. Anyways, this is second chance review of Resident Evil 7. Let's get doing things before he comes back for us. So, let's talking about things, that is. I need the Scorpion key. Oh, there we go. Yeah, beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a beauty. But let's talk about this game and give it its final review scores. I'm going to do, you know what? I'll do the review I did last time. The one where it's like fan review, and I'll do a personal review as well. And I'll do, like, newcomer review. So, there we go, 3 reviews. At the end of this, let's do this. This game looks amazing still. There's some textures that are off, but it still looks absolutely amazing. The sound design, gosh darn beautiful. I've never rushed myself through a review like this before.
Miss me?
Oh! Oh my goodness! You piece of... I've never yelled that loud. I've never yelled that loud. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to break you guys' eardrums. I'm in the yellow crud. Oh my gosh. Why? Why? I'm going through here. Screw you, Jack. By the way, Jack's my favorite character. I love he's just so Resident Evil. He's so goofy. He's got some of the darndest, silliest lines. Just love him. He's awesome. But gosh darn it! He still scares me. The crud. If you guys saw my Madhouse playthrough, note that in the first couple episodes, especially the ones with Jack Baker, I had myself mute. What the crud was that? I had myself muted in that because I just wanted to get it through and out of the way real quick because it was taking forever to get through the Mia part. So I usually do a silent one where I'm so focused on the situation at hand instead of like doing commentary because it'll take me out of it sometimes. And just letting you know, I freaked out in that episode, and you could not hear me. Probably not as loud as that, but my goodness. What to the crud? I was going to do Mickey Mouse. Can you imagine Mickey Mouse yelling like that? Now I'm regretting not doing Mickey Mouse's voice. I'm just fooling around because this is that stupid situation. The crud. Oh, I got a dog head. But everything else... You know what? I don't need gunpowder. Why do I have that? Let's take that. We're gonna combine these two. There we go. Alright, you know what? I'll use you now. Alright, so I can see all the items that are around here. Wait. Oh, I don't need these. I have an infinite ammo gun. I don't need that either. Well, that is shotgun ammo, so might need it later. I'll just remember that it's there. I'll take the healing herb, and you know what? I'll just heal myself now to full health. My goodness. Jack Sigurd Baker. I love Marguerite, by the way. Marguerite is absolutely terrifying, especially in her final boss form there, which is probably my favorite boss in this entire game. The only, like, the problems of the game is, first off, I think the enemy variety is very lacking, even though it does change up enough. Like, you got the bug section with, sticking the mother, Marguerite, and you got, you got the section of just the different types of bolded as you go, but they don't really, there's not that many, and they don't really count, to be honest. I thought I had a lockpick on me. Wait, why do I have sticking gunpowder again? Get rid of that. I have plenty of gosh darn ammo. This is the Albert Wesker weapon. Did this guy get the pop out? Nope. So these are the molded, by the way. These guys are... I like their design. I don't think they look bad. And look at the lighting on him. Those lighting effects are really good. Though they're dumb and can't get through doors, but to be honest, neither could most of the original zombies in the original Resident Evil. It was like your safe haven, at least a couple of times, until like the remaster reboot version came along and kinda messed with your expectations there. So I think it did... I think it still lives up to what it's trying to be, and that's being a more traditional Resident Evil game, but in first person. And I think I like the first person perspective. I'm sorry. I know it's trying to be very Silent Hills, but it's still a welcomed game, and I think it's kind of cool. It's kind of like the funny thing that George Lucas said with rhymes in film. It kind of rhymes with you got the first three games have fixed camera. Why am I picking that up? You know what? Now that I have a chest here, I'm just gonna stuff it in there. So when it comes to get in there, and you know what? The coins can go in there too because you're hogging up all the room. I've got all these special items, by the way. They help me in defense wise and stinking give you a little faster walking shoes. More defense, tons of defense in general, infinite ammo. One of the puzzle items. The puzzles aren't anything spectacular, but there's something, and they feel Resident Evil once again. Especially the keys. You got the scorpion key, snake key, and you got like a crow key. But yeah, and the plot isn't. It is predictable in parts, and it's not... Look at that. The stinking wall textures and everything. The lighting is just amazing. That is just ridiculous looking. I love it. This game looks superb. I still love the way it looks. You're gonna love the way you look. I should have reviewed this as Mickey Mouse. Maybe I'll do that for another game that just doesn't... Hello! You can kind of tell I'm not as scared of these guys, but there are situations that, like, they'll gang up on you, and it'll definitely feel more tense. But yeah, they're not as scary as Jack Baker or anything like that. Jack Baker is an unpredictable enemy, and it makes him really scary. And Marguerite, even though she's not exactly the same, she is stinking terrifying in her final form, her Super Saiyan form. I found her final form creepy. There are some goofy line delivery, though it does feel kind of like Resident Evil, like they did on purpose. Why'd I pick that up again? There's more. Let's just get rid of it while we're here. The sound design is just brilliant. I'm like hearing things around me as I'm walking around. I just love it. Oh, there's an herb right here. There's many useful items. There's many things to do with the said items. Combinations and such. There's a scorpion key. And it's got just the right amount of, like, helpful items for your game. There's some hidden treasures, of course, too. I think I just heard an enemy. That was weird. I don't think there's supposed to be one coming yet, though. Right, so you have different, like, healing items other than what we've seen. There's still blood on my face. That's weird. So I don't know what's up with that. Let's take care of this dog head while we're at it, and I don't think I need anything from here. There's also bobbleheads you can break as collectibles. They're similar to, like, the tokens and coins in the original Resident Evils. Let me see if yeah, there's one. I've already done all of these, though. You can speedrun this game and get more unlocks, of course. And you can use stuff like the stimulants here to stink and unlock. It's got a very Metrovanian kind of style. It's more like the original Resident Evil with how its map layout is, and the mansion and boat parts are the best. I will talk more about Resident Evil 2, by the way, in a second chance review. Did I see something there? No, I don't think so. But I know there's going to be a guy dropping from the ceiling here. So, some of the game is unpredictable, other parts are predictable. By the way, this game is superb on Madhouse difficulty. You can see that my entire attitude's changed, by the way. I'm, like, no longer scared. No longer freaking out like I was before. My entire demeanor's changed. I hate this room, by the way. But I'm not really afraid also because I have infinite ammo. I think I would feel fine anyways. Okay, so this is the room with the puzzle, so it was Headphone. And I think the one on the end here. Oh, jeez! I didn't hear him! Okay, never mind. I take back what I said. Also, I love the fact that you have no arms and you tried to slap me. Oh, you're trying to bite me. Okay. Oh, never mind. You're dead. What the crud? Okay, I take back them not being scary. What the crud? I didn't hear you. Dink? Jeez. Alright, there's a dink in this, though. I knew there should have been a dink standing in here, or should have molded from the floor. Literally molded. But, dang it, you did it right as I was over here. Nice timing, dink. My goodness. Like, I don't even think the entirety of Resident Evil 7 on Madhouse when I was playing it scared me this much. As just this stinking section. What is going on? Of course, the bosses aren't that great. Just slip back into the review. Come on out. Wait, why can't I touch this? There we go. Come on. Wave your little arms. I hate your stupid giant arm. You're not a different infected. You just hit a little harder. Just... What the heck? Ow! How are you not dead? Just die already. Shoot you in the butt. Gosh darn it. What the crud? Oh, of course you can guard. I know you're supposed to guard. But I'm an idiot. That's why I didn't. Alright. Oh, I forgot what... I remember what button. It's my hand. I cut my finger not too long ago, so I might be a little finicky on pressing the R1 button, by the way. My index finger, that is. So, just keep that in mind. Is there going to be another dink around here? Okay, good. What the crud? Alright. I mean, I can leave right now if I want. And go open up those stupid doors. And run into Jack Baker and freak out. But, I want to take these jerks head on. Hello. Ow! Dink! You're making me yell so loud. Shut. Oh! Oh, what? I'm dead? Okay. Okay. Surprising. Surprise. Now I got a loading screen. A lot of the problems are that a lot of fans have is stuff like Chris's design, but this is a different art style. I think Chris's design for the art style works in favor of this game and what it's trying to be. Because if we had just a big hunking, sticking slab of meat like Chris... And by the way, I want to forward this question with, what about Chris in the reboot of Resident Evil 1? He wasn't a big buff. He didn't even look like the Chris we see in 5, and so on. So, what about that? It's a different art style. Or at least something different from what he was in 5 and 6. Hello, my baby. Hello, my sweetheart. We're not gonna have this game. Okay, so it's gonna be like that again, is it? Get the crud out of here. Anyways. My goodness. So let me get the stupid key again. And I might just straight up go for what I wanted to do before. So, screw gravity. Whoop! Now, let's put this on. I want to pick up the herb. The map here. Those are bullets. I'm not going to take those. Take the key. And treasure picture, we'll be set with that. Herb, that's good. Not gonna bother with a collectible. Wait for this guy to pop out. So, this game can still be terrifying. This game looks amazing. The gameplay is sluggish, but it's purposed to be that way, to kind of fit the clunky controls of the original. And I think it works just fine enough for what this game is going for. It's suitable. Suitable. What the crud was I trying to say with this kind of game? Yeah, I heard him that time. Ah! Oh! That's what I think of you slapping me. I probably should have turned a little faster, but I wanted dramatic effect. Anyways, let's get this stupid guy dead in the ground for good. I missed. Crud! That's your guard. There's some crazy... I have to say that even though the fights aren't that good in this game, they are ridiculous, and I love them because of that. Like the sticking car fight. Doing donuts in your gosh darn garage to attack your foe is just awesome. And then, of course, Marguerite Spider, and then is just creepy. And I just love the chainsaw battle, even though it's clunky and dumb as hell. And frustrating. I just love the concept of it. And it's got a gosh darn Evil Dead 2 reference in it. I love that. I'm a big fan of Evil Dead. And I'm like, yeah! Gosh darn it. And of course you can see other references such as Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I just watched that recently, by the way. But yeah, it's really cool to see scenes like that played out in the game. Oh, this stink. Forgot about this stink. Yeah, gotcha. Come on. I know you're there. I see ya. Kind of blend in. They kind of got the movement of zombies. I mean, I think the reason they did these guys is because I guess there's just too many zombie games. And they didn't want to do zombies again. But Resident Evil's all about zombies. I would love to see one of the... I think it should rhyme because, like, what I was saying before, the 3 fixed camera games, then the 3 third person, and then they could do 3 first person. I mean, they got the third person right now is serviceable with the remakes of 2 and 3 coming up, so you should be satisfied with that. And you got even the multiplayer coming with 3 called Resistance. So I think that will keep people satisfied for now. Especially fans. So I think Resident Evil 7 is still a welcomed game, even if it's got some pretty stupid stuff, like the bosses and such. But yeah, and it just has a lot of attention to detail. It looks fantastic. It still plays great. And it does the good thing of making you feel vulnerable, but building up to this satisfying, powerful character in the end. It's just really good. And I love it. And its ridiculousness. It succeeds with its horror elements. It's fantastic and should... and I'm glad that it got the praise that it did in the day that it originally came out. Excuse me. Where's your arm? Anyways, I should have done this. Haha, you can't slap me because you got no... Ow! He can bite me, though. Gosh darn it, try biting that. Where's your friend? Excuse me. Excuse me. My goodness, it's dark in here. Excuse me. Oh, there you are. I saw your shadow. Lighting's so good in this game. Okay, I did not see him. I forgot you existed. I'm going to go heal now. And I'll stand right here. Come on, come at me, bro. Time to give the final reviews as Mickey Mouse. Whoa, you missed, scumbag. Now you lost your gosh darn head and arm. Ha-ha. Alright. Wait, where'd the other guy go? Geico. Car insurance. No, seriously, where did he go? He's right here. There were 2 of them, right? Well, 3, but the third stooge is dead, okay? All the stooges are gonna be dead like they are in real life. Sad face. I love the 3 stooges, by the way. If you didn't notice. No, seriously, where... Oh, hello! Nope. Not having it. Nope. Yeah, over-dramatic death much. Alright, don't have a key. Anyways, let's get going. And, I know the plot twist is obvious, but I still think that the execution of it was handled really well. And I think some people got some cool moments and satisfaction from when they realized who especially Evelyn is. It's predictable, but satisfying. And it was put together well, along with like the notes and such that you find scattered here and there. I think it was done enough service as a Resident Evil game, and I think even though Ethan's not a memorable protagonist from the superhero-like protagonists we get now, is still an absolutely fantastic game. And a welcomed addition to the series. It's even true in many ways compared to other Resident Evil games of the past to what we came to know of Resident Evil. You also, another thing I want to bring up is you do have to keep in mind things like, did the original Resident Evil purpose its bad acting and such, its goofier moments? That stuff is memorized and loved amongst many fans, but of course that stuff can't be purposed to be that way. It's like bad translations of stuff like, all your base is belong to us. Stuff like that. I think that with stuff like 6, of course, there's some lines that are purposed to be cheesy, or even 4. Those games, I can definitely see that argument. But using the originals probably isn't that great to use as an example, because they probably weren't purposed to be that way. And I kind of had the same feeling from the Kingdom Hearts games, where I'm not saying the acting is all that bad, but there's some cheesy dialogue, but I don't think it was purposed to be that way originally. It probably is now, and they're more self-aware of it, but then I don't think they were. I don't think that was the point of it all. So, once again, they're still fantastic games. I'm not saying they're bad because of that. I'm saying that some people... There was, like, I was watching a versus between Resident Evil 6 and 7, and while I still think there's some good to 6 that definitely overpower what 7 does, and it can technically do better, I do think that there are some things missing from said versus when you're doing a thing like that, because there's stuff like the fact that they probably didn't originally do the goofy acting on purpose. It wasn't something that was meant to be. They probably genuinely thought it was a good performance or so. Jack's probably going to be here. There's no doubt about it. Come on, Jack. Bring it. It's got to be down here, if anything. Why isn't that door open, by the way? That's another thing that explains why the crud... By the way, I was playing on the Xbox One version of this game. Guess what? Let's take a Jack... I recorded it, too, and I'll show it for YouTube sometime when I could get it recorded for YouTube. Jack Baker teleported. I saw him walk in here, and he teleported over there. And then as he was still over there, I walk over... Oh, hi. I walk over here at... Did he seriously not notice me? And he busted down this wall, even though he was still around the corner over here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse... Okay, fine. Let's just do the puzzle. Let's open this, close it, because he's going to be coming around the mountain when he comes. Close all of these, as a matter of fact, so that I can hear him coming in at least. But yeah, but I'm going to give my final ratings now. Come on, bring it on, Jack. Oh, crud, I forgot. That's probably really loud and you could hear it. Did you hear that? Jack? Jack? Okay, I said I was going to do... I think my personal rating... Even though you can get through this game pretty fast, too. I got through it in, like, 6 hours on the Xbox. And that was, like, my first try on Xbox, but not my first try on PS4. So, I already knew the game like the back of my hand. Except for Jack Baker here. Okay, where are you? Don't you dare pop out of one of these doors. I swear. I hide right here. There we go. Hi, Jack. Bye, Jack. I can't. Stupid wall. Hello. It's over. So my personal rating, I gotta give this a solid 9 out of 10. It's not a perfect game by any means, but I still love it. I love Jack, I love the characters, I love the scares, the lighting, the graphics. It's still great. And VR, I haven't even touched on VR, and that is like an entirely new experience. I want to do VR for the channel of this game sometime. That would be cool. I'm pretty sure Bowling Otter can tell you that it's pretty awesome in VR. He got to play the whole thing, and it's just a different experience. I don't know what to say. But yeah, it's just so awesome to see a full game like this. There are weird things like the floating hands and such, but I can look past that and still love the game. It's absolutely fantastic. And I think I think fan rating, it's going to be a solid 8 out of 10. Maybe a 7.5, because there are some fans, like I was watching Neocranium, he doesn't hate the game, but he didn't love it either. And I can see why he didn't really fall in love with it as much as anybody else. But he also didn't really care for the remake of Resident Evil. But I can see some of the points that him and even a certain other YouTuber, I'll mention him in the video when I get to it. I don't think we need this key anymore, by the way. So I don't have to... Can you open? Gosh darn it. Oh, it's not checked off, though. There must be another door. Interesting. Alright, we want this so we can replace the shoddy. Ew, teeth. I didn't mean to pick that up. Whatever. Let's get rid of that. You better not be behind me, Jack. I swear. I will beat you. I will probably yell loud again. And then everybody watching this video would have gone deaf. And I think for newcomers, I'm going to say a 8.5 out of 10. I'm sorry if this video was longer than thought. There's also the use of the videotapes. Did I leave that open? Okay. Please don't be out here, Jack. Please don't be out here, Jack. Good. Wait. Okay, good. I can't pick that up. He's gonna be down there. He's gotta be. Alright, Jack. Bring it. Bring it on. Hide and seek of death. Oh, crud. Oh boy. I can't do anything with the crap. Jack? Please don't come up here. Oh! Okay, sliding around the corner. La 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 la. Okay. Jeez. Crying out loud. I think I complained about that in my video, too. It's not a problem. It was just stinking freaky that he slides around the corner like that. Gosh darn it. Can I even take this, by the way? I have to return the stinking... Alright, let's go do that real quick. Jack better not come after us while I'm doing this. But yeah, I still love this game. Also, Lucas is great. You do get the one free DLC. There is the problem of the other DLCs like being buyable and there's not much to them. But there is some good DLC, and I think some of them are worthwhile, definitely. But yeah, it's just like, you could have made some of this stuff free. There was not a whole lot to these DLCs. But I definitely think they were handled better than Resident Evil 2's DLC. Some of Resident Evil 2 Remaster's DLC, because it kind of feels like a poor man's effort on the part of the DLC. Which kind of sucks. Okay, fine. Fine! Let's put this away, and let's put this away, because I don't think we need that anymore. I want to combine that. There we go. Oh, we can do the shotgun now, too. Alright. But yeah, I still love this game. That's about it. I'm sorry if this video was longer. Like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments below if I haven't already said that. When you do subscribe, hit the little bell for notifications. Why am I sliding around? I wish I did this in Mickey Mouse's voice. I would have had a funny video, actually. Probably more funny than this. With Mickey Mouse freaking out. But yeah, I'll probably do that next time for just an unexpected game you wouldn't expect Mickey to play to. I think truly playing this on Madhouse is just amazing. I also remember back in the day I was... Hold on. Can you load a little faster, please? Thank you. Come on, come on. There we go. Okay, there. Sorry that save took a bit, but I remember back in the day I was complaining about a few things that people got wrong. I believe Markiplier said something about Resident Evil 7, or at least he thought something about Resident Evil 7 being a prequel to Resident Evil 1, and I'm like, first off, there's already something like that, Resident Evil 0. Second off, no, and it's kind of obvious in a lot of the clues and such, as well as Chris Redfield. And that was the other thing, other people started doing stupid little theories like I mean, it's fine to have theories, but they were obviously wrong for various reasons. Like, the Zoe ending is the true ending. That ending just doesn't make sense in any way. First off, you barely know Zoe, and she's not a very good character. She's one of the weakest. And second, why? This is a dumb ending. That is a horrible ending. This is the worst. I left that door open. That's creepy. And finally, what was the other one? I think, but I kind of felt that one was going to be true as well. Also, with the explanation of the DLC, the end of Zoe DLC, kind of throws away the idea of Zoe's ending being the canon one that people were thinking. I'm going to close this door because it's really not needed. And I can possibly go outside now. Possibly. Wait a minute. Oh, I need to go fight Jack, don't I? His boss fight. Okay, I know what I gotta do. So. And I need the key, of course, too, to that area. Oh, I know what we gotta do. Let's close this door as well. So there's less going on here. So, I hope everybody had fun with this. There was one other thing I remember people, but, oh yeah, they were thinking that the Chris Redfield in this game was a fake Chris Redfield, and then that turned out not to be true either, because he was working with Umbrella and such, but, yeah. I still liked some of the directions this took, even if they weren't all that great. But I don't know what to say. I love this game. And it's still fantastic for what it gives you. I do think content-wise it is lacking in some places, but I love replaying this game. And I don't mind. I still get freaked out by Jack Baker, as you saw. The fact that it can still do that is awesome, and still surprised me with some ridiculous moments like him teleporting around. What the crud was that? My friend was there to witness that, and I recorded it. It was ridiculous. I can't wait to put it on YouTube when I can. But the Xbox doesn't like you uploading stuff anymore, so that sucks. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me what you would review this, what your rating would be. If I'm wrong about anything, that's alright. This is subjective, all of this. Even though it comes across in some ways that makes it sound like it's objective, it's not meant to be. I just thought I'd bring out some points that I had to do in the past, as well as I honestly believed. But yeah. And some of them were true, like the Zoe ending wasn't canon. The DLC eventually debunked that, and I was right about stuff like that. I do like the Jack Baker, but I didn't deny that theory. I still liked the idea of him being around, so that was cool. The possibilities of that is. So I don't mind that, stuff like that. It was the other stuff that was kind of just like not only disproved by a later DLC, but was just kind of had so many flaws to them. So, yeah, that's about it. This is all subjective. It's not meant to hurt your feelings or be mean in any kind of way. It's hard not to hurt somebody's feelings, to be honest, nowadays. It's just the kind of world we live in now. But I hope you enjoyed nonetheless. These are meant to brighten up your day, give you a different perspective on a review or what that person's thought is, because mine is going to be different from the thoughts of somebody else, like who I use, like Neocranium and a couple other YouTubers. I will talk about the other YouTuber in the Resident Evil 2 second chance review, but for right now I gotta end this before it goes on too long. But this was fun to make, just with the surprising things that happened in this video. I think it was worth making this, and I'm sorry I'm just kind of standing here, but I hope you guys had fun nonetheless. Bye!